Hello, little cherubims, metaphysical pirates, spiritual warriors, divine creators. Welcome in. We're going to see what exciting things are going on the airwaves. I've got a feeling there's a celebratory reading coming through, okay, because I had the message that someone has graduated, someone's gotten their mind to a whole new platform. Okay, so this is like someone actually getting through a big major cycle. They're giving me the number 22. Okay, that could mean something to you. Of course, there's the obvious meaning of the 22 major arcana, but we'll see how this plays out, because I've got a feeling. I have written notes. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, this is interesting because the message I had is that, there we go, Spiritual Hall of Fame. Someone is entering the Spiritual Hall of Fame, okay? So it's a big message, all right, coming out. This has a lot to do with one's energy. This has a lot to do with respect, the willingness to fight for what you want to achieve and to fight for the reality that you want to create. You know, this is about being yourself, being strong enough to maintain the essence of who you are, to paint a canvas in your life with the true essence of your higher self, you know, and to be able to stand your ground with pure self-respect and get to where you need to go. So this is looking really beautiful. Let me zone into the energy. Archangel Michael, thank you for blessing this reading. Spirit guides, thank you for joining me. Any beings of the positive polarity who wish to convey a message through me, I invite you in at this time. And thank you in advance for your love, teachings, and guidance. Okay, what's the main energy? Okay, we've got the 5 of Swords. Okay, what's affecting this 5 of Swords? Hierophant, there we go. Someone's really stood their ground throughout some sort of challenge or test or trial. And with the Hierophant energy, you know, this is a reading for somebody who is aligned with universal law. This is a reading for somebody who naturally has their compass pointing north. And this is a spiritual compass. This is a feeling you get, particularly in the heart chakra. You know, when you can just feel the energy in the room or feel the energy that somebody holds. You know, some of us have our compasses pointing north, straight up to God, completely aligned with the higher realms. So this is a reading for somebody who naturally has that as part of their being, right? With the 5 of Swords coming out, you know, you're gonna come up against people who don't have their compasses aligned to the true spiritual north, and they're going to clash with you. They're going to clash with you because they think north is south and they think you're doing it wrong, or they think that west is north, right? So there are people out there who are tuned with different intentions and in different directions that I feel like you've come up against in your life, right? And there's quite a few here with the 5 of Swords energy, because we've got so many scissors on this card, right? Like you trying to harmonize and flow and stick up for yourself, but at the same time you've got things to do with the 9 of Pentacles energy and with death energy. This is something you've moved through, something you're currently in the process of moving through, a big chamber. And this is a non-physical chamber, okay, that you can't see. You know, no one can see what someone else is going through internally. And maybe you felt like that in your life. Maybe you felt like, wow, on the surface, I live on this street, I do this stuff, you know, I come across this way to other people, but inside, I know I've been doing this amazing journey, this amazing initiation, this pathway to really, truly being allowed to be exactly who I am. 9 of Pentacles energy. And this is a real achievement for any being on this planet, to really have alchemized and really managed to become this 9 of Pentacles energy. You know, this is a real feat of nature. Not many people get the chance to do this, right? So many people feel like they've got to live within a dream that someone else has created. But I feel like I'm talking to someone who always had big dreams. I feel like I'm talking to someone who always knew they were going to make it. Like you just knew, you were following your own internal GPS. And now there's going to be some sort of transition or transformation in your outer reality with the Death card energy showing up. A final shift, a final change. It's going to feel like the ground is moving beneath your feet. However, because you are so spiritually succinct, because you're so spiritually attuned, and because, you know I'm talking to someone who can feel God all around them, within them, in every cell of your body. I'm hearing every breath you take, every move you make, you know God is with you. So this is giving you this energy with the Tower energy of, really knowing the universe fully supports you, knowing you've got huge amounts of non-physical support, so that even with this big shift that's coming up with the Tower energy and Death, you still are solidified. You are established in your spiritual authority and also in your spiritual connection, right? So you know you're being protected here throughout some sort of shift. And I'm hearing this is what you deserve, this Nine of Pentacles energy. After this big run, this is like a big old obstacle course, this Five of Swords. This is like people picking at you and you can't figure it out because you've been nothing but nice to them. This is you trying your best to be respectful, and still these energies are rubbing up against you with the Five of Swords. Like they just keep popping up out the woodwork, This is like whack-a-mole. You whack one down, or you dodge one, or, you graciously remove yourself from one situation. And then someone else is coming out and, just constantly reminding you of how great you are, really. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, you've had a lot of people making it so clear to you that you're a cut above the rest, right? That's so funny how they gave me that, a cut above the rest, and there's all these scissors on the card. Literally, even when you were being harmonic, people kept reminding you of who you are, because they can't help but be affected by your energy with this Nine of Pentacles. They can't help but feel your pure sovereign essence. So it's funny, this magnetism with humans, right? Everyone carries their internal world within them. Everyone carries their most precious spiritual loot with them everywhere they go. And everywhere you've been and gone throughout your life, someone had a problem with your magical essence. Someone had a problem with the loot you carried, your Akashic loot, the special potion bottles you carry, the special magnetism you've got. So I feel like, all of these Five of Swords energies just helped to align you with who you truly are. I'm getting that even when you were humble, they still kept acting like they had a problem. I'm hearing threatened. They can't help but be threatened. It's just magnetism. Your energy pulls it out of them because, you rub them up the wrong way. It's like a chemical reaction when greatness is in the room. And if you're outnumbered by many little ones who, baby souls, whatever, narcs maybe, they're not going to like it that the radiant one is walking through the room, right? That's what this reading is telling me here. We've got the Three of Wands here, and I'm getting this energy, when the ocean pulls itself back and it looks like it's going out, I don't want to mention that word because it's quite traumatic when those things happen. But Spirit's giving me this energy of the ocean being pulled back, and then whoosh, like you're moving forward into something really beautiful and really big here with this Three of Wands. This is a big movement in the ocean. This is quite a Neptunian reading, Let's have a look. One more card, and then I'm going to clarify these. Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is you going through a major shift with the Tower, the Death, and the Lovers. This is you really getting onto the heartful path. And with these two cards here, there's going to be a quick shift, this ocean of energy moving through your life. And I'm feeling this energy, when the tide comes in and we see it on movies where there's a bottle floating on the ocean, okay? The next time the tide comes in for you, it's going to be bringing you gifts, messages in a bottle, but this is more than that. This is treasure coming in on the tide, right? Let's clarify this Hierophant, because you're someone who has upgraded to a spiritual superstar somehow, and you're going to see the big, huge energy that you can connect to it has to appear on your timeline now, because you've got these access points non-physically that are so powerful. Show me the Hierophant. Strength. There we go. Gotten through the battles here. Show me one more. Yeah, you've been upgraded. Queen of Pentacles. So there are going to be physical manifestations now, okay, because you've gotten through something, you won something, you were a cut above the rest, your faith was unmatched. Four of Cups here. Yeah, I felt that energy of you really trying your best to dodge things, like you don't have a problem walking away from a fight or being humble or graceful. Nine of Swords energy here. Show me more. Nine of Wands energy. You've really garnered a lot of energy coming through with this Nine of Pentacles because of all the energies you tolerated and put up with. I'm getting there were energies you dealt with that would have made other people go crazy. They wouldn't have been able to cope with the way the universe was kind of coming at them, or the way people were coming at them, but you just held your ground here with this Nine of Wands, and you did it. This is advanced level initiations. This is something that not many people would be able to keep a clear head throughout. Do you get where I'm coming from here? Page of Pentacles. There was something you had, some instinct you had that doing this would get you through another doorway to loot. Page of Pentacles. So you knew something had to be done to get you really, truly, physically in your physical reality, in a position where you can be the best and you can make this money and you can have this loot. So that could have involved a lot of emotional work, you know, smoothing out your habits and your routines, really treating yourself like, you know, you are the person you want to be every single day. It takes repetition. And then we've got the Sun card here with the Nine of Pentacles. This is not for the faint of heart. This really is you doing the 22 steps of the major arcana. This really is you being a sovereign being. This really is you being crowned. So you're going to have a lot more freedom in the game now. You know, to go where you want, to buy what you want, to be who you want. It's about the freedom with the Nine of Pentacles. The freedom to move your energy. The freedom to go where you want and think how you want. And therefore to feel how you want, right? So currency begets currency. You've earned a huge amount of currency with the Five of Swords, obstacle courses you went through, tolerating all the weird stuff, the unpredictable stuff, the bizarre stuff. And I'm hearing like cleaning out the closet, like you cleaned out, maybe you were, you know, going through a lesson from a past life that needed you to just retake it in this life. I'm getting that there were a few different, you know, little chores, essentially spiritual things that you had to just complete from various different timelines, and you thought, you know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 in one. I'm gonna put up with all the weird crap. I'm just gonna get it out of the way, because you had this instinct that you were going through a very special doorway into a very special type of life. You were like creating this the whole time. Show me Death. The Star. There we go. So this is you really you know, the spiritual hall of fame. That's the message I got, that someone is being made a member of the spiritual hall of fame. I'm getting fifth dimension. Now don't sniff at the fifth dimension. When you realize that Jesus was a fourth dimensional being when he incarnated as the one we know as Jesus Christ, that specific soul was a fourth dimensional being in that vessel. So the fifth dimension is absolutely phenomenal. The fact that you've gotten to this conscious level of truly being that loving and understanding and graceful, to be able to make it consciously onto that station, into that dimension, you could say your consciousness has been tuned to a fifth dimensional level. So they're saying enjoy what comes of this, because you know, the next tide, the next full moon, the next rhythm, the next time the tide comes back into your life, it's going to be carrying a lot of messages and energies of this beautiful response that you will now have conjured up from the universe. A lot of beautiful things coming in for you. Show me this Tower, because oh God, there we go. There we go. The Tower clarified by the Tower. But this is a Tower I feel like you've wanted. You've called it in. You've expected this. This means a lot to you. Whatever's crumbling, it means a lot to you that it does crumble. And I feel like you're preparing yourself for a big movement or a big shift, okay? This could be going far, far away. This could involve some sort of pairing up or partnership, because we've got the Lovers here. Whatever this Lovers card represents to each individual watching this, it represents the pathway of the heart. Now that could mean the pathway of the heart in a relationship, or it could mean the pathway of the heart for whoever's watching in whatever way. But the Lovers is you taking the right pathway, right? Whatever it means to you personally, this is you being on the right pathway and gliding forward into the fun stuff, into, you know, the life you created from pure love. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Beautiful abundance and bounty. And, you know, people talk about abundance a lot, but you've got to grow a really beautiful internal garden with your thoughts and your deeds and your intentions and the potions on the inner cabinet of the soul, as I like to, I like to physicalize it like that. I like to label it like that, but we're talking about non-physical energies that the universe responds to. You've done something really loving and beautiful here with the Ten of Pentacles, and this could involve some sort of legacy, something that's going to change future people's lives for the better, something that's got longevity, something that's long lasting, and something that will be remembered here. You know, I'm getting that this is a period of comfort coming in for you, because there's a lot of abundance here, you know, a lot of enjoying the good things in life. They're pulling me particularly to the dog on the card, and the feeling you get when there's such a simple pleasure in just stroking a dog, or, you know, talking to them, and, you know, those lovely simple moments I feel like are going to be really highlighted for you, being able to indulge in things that, you know, before you might not have had the mind space, right, to treat yourself or to really enjoy yourself. But now something's shifting with the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles, with the Star energy and transformation on the table, big Scorpio energy. You know, I'm getting that, you know, this is going to be a whole new phase for you. This is going to feel like a whole new chapter. Three of Wands with the Page of Wands, big energy, you know, and I feel like you've managed to conjure up enthusiasm where others might not have. The Moon energy, there's something with you where you can handle eerie situations better than other people, and that's why you've got a whole lot of loot, right? I feel like you can see past the cosmic theater. So even if you had loads of weird stuff happening, I feel like you held your ground. And I'm getting this energy of you never having taken it personally, right? Because there's some instinct you had that you were cleaning up messes from before. Five of Cups energy, like you wanted to very quickly clean up energies and retake a couple of classes and maybe get a better grade, right? Our spiritual work is like that also. So that's why some things might not have made sense to you, but you just took it quite succinctly, right? Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's going to be this energy of enthusiasm, of pure magic going through your life, because it's time for you to sparkle with the Star energy. You're going to see the universe respond to you in a much more respectful way. You're going to come across more sparkly people because you've shifted to a whole different reality. You've shifted. You've done the spiritual work on yourself. And now it's time to reap the happiness. We've got the Sun and the Star and the Moon on the table. It's like the whole of the celestial world is kind of spinning around you now, you know. They're showing me, you know, the universe spins around you. It's almost like you've gone up onto the big screen. The universe is now watching you, because when you're fifth dimensional, it's like being a big screen leading cosmic actor or actress, right? The universe can see you more now because you're on the main stage. Is this making sense, right? It's action time, adventure time, here, fearlessness time, time for zero fear, even if you don't know what's happening or what's coming your way. I feel like you work well like this. You work well in the moment, knowing you can handle anything. King of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this is a real big ship taking off, because we've got the Three of Wands over here as well. The Moon, you know, I'm getting an oceany energy from the Moon card also. Being a Cancerian energy, the nighttime is also very much highlighted here. So you could be going on a trip somewhere, or things are moving forward very quickly. With the Lovers up there, and we've got the Empress and the King of Cups on the table, If you are looking for a relationship, if this is something you know you want, it's coming in with these two cards here, okay? And it's coming in very quickly with the Knight of Swords. For anyone who's not looking for a relationship, you can just ignore this part of the reading. But this is something very beautiful. If you're not looking for a relationship, then I'd say there are beautiful energies of creation, of loving life, of harmonizing with life and flowing quite naturally and quite quickly towards anything that you feel love towards, right? This is like being a magnet of love on an ocean of love. So let's have a look at this 5 of Cups here, 10 of Cups. This is what I'm saying, like, this could indicate, you know, energies around you, maybe, you know, people not being happy with your success, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like this is you turning a situation that could have been a total nightmare, a total mess, complete despair, and you've turned it into this home sweet home type victory. And you are now on the big screen. You are on the big 5th dimensional screen, right? I'm hearing love stories, so you know, that could mean various things to various viewers. For someone, there is a big, huge, swift love story moving into their reality. We've got Sekhmet, justice. Beautiful, beautiful Sekhmet on the table. So whatever your idea of true, sweet justice is, that's coming in for you, because your wish is the universe's command. You now are living as one of the big players of the game, okay? You could call yourself a god, little g, right? A little g spiritual gangster. Now you've upgraded to this level. This doesn't come easy. You've had to do a lot of stuff to earn this. So if people don't feel like this reading is for them, don't be jealous of the ones who really do have this godlike power, okay? They've earned it lifetime to lifetime. But for whoever this reading is for, this is you knowing the universe is following the command of your mind, the command of your heart. And, you know, this is beautiful. Number 7, Isis, faith and wisdom. So you've got 2 big goddesses coming in to say hello during your initiation, the Isis and the Sekhmet. So that's really beautiful. Let's pull a couple more. Big voyage coming up for you. They want you prepared in your stardom. I'm getting prepared in your stardom. This is going to make some people self-conscious, but if you are really like a godlike person, then you will know that the gods are watching you anyway, and they're watching you all the way into this relationship. That's for one person. You kind of feel them around you. Whoever this reading is for, you can feel them around you. Soul group also, the energies of the people you share your higher self with. One being split into many. In your soul group, there could be 10 or 11 energies that work with you. You share the same higher self. And you've been splitting into different versions of yourself, lifetime to lifetime. I'm getting that for you, the people that are coming in for you, either this lover or members of your soul group, they have been in the same vessel as you. Your consciousness used to be combined in one vessel, and now you've split off into 2. Hope that's making sense. We've got Seshat, wisdom again, faith and wisdom, justice, wisdom. You see how these ones are coming out on the table to say hello to you and to usher you down this chamber of greatness. 23 on my clock. And then we've got harmony coming out. Number 28 leading back to 1. So this is all going beautifully, harmonically for you. We've got Genesis energy here. Taweret, 24. It's funny, you look at a word and it sounds a certain way in your mind, and then you try and say it and it's like, what the hell did I just say there? But this is really beautiful. I'm going to leave the reading there because I feel like I've, you know, fanned the flames of your greatness rather enough. You've been upgraded. The gods are watching you. Your wisdom has been matched by the universe. Really enjoy this cosmic power because this is rare and you deserve it. A cut above the rest, okay? And this is gorgeous. This is you being in the Loot Lounge. So you're going to know who you are if this resonates for you, all right? And they keep saying your wish is our command. Your wish is our command. So wish well, my friend. Wish well. Lots of love. Mwah.